Sup, everybody? We are live. Just going to wait here for a few moments, see if anyone else trickles in. No big deal. If you don't, this was, again, unplanned, as so far all of my lives have been. It's all good. Looks like there's somebody here. Let's see if I can check that. Doesn't tell me who you are. Well, anyway, I had this all set up. Yes, I'm talking to myself again. I had this all set up to do a live outside at the woodshed, but wouldn't you know it, you have to be a big YouTuber, like 9 to 5 to Life Off Grid, with so many subscribers, so you can get mobile features to go live. I love YouTube. Sometimes little quirks are, well, just that, they're quirky. But anyway, no, seriously, I had my tablet on the tailgate, and we're just going to sit out there and chat for a little bit. Anyway, that mobile feature is not available. Not yet, anyway. So, y'all, just wanted to say we hit 300 subscribers. That's pretty amazing. I woke up to that this morning. I saw we were getting close the last couple days, and that's just really great. I mean, we've been doing this just a few months now. It was over the summer that we thought about starting a channel, even though we've been homesteading. Hey, Kelly, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. We've been thinking about doing this for a little while, but we've been homesteading going on not quite a decade. And I wish in the early years we had more footage from it, but we just weren't thinking that way then, we had a lot on our plate, as many of you who are starting a homestead know. So yeah, hey, thanks, Homestead Fresh. I'm gonna watch your video. I was just gonna do this first and then hop over there to see what happened. It looked like you almost had an accident, so hope everybody's okay. But yeah, we hit 300 subscribers, and here we are. It's December. That's pretty cool. I'm just glad and tickled pink every time a new person decides to subscribe or watch one of our videos. That's pretty awesome. So I really thank you for the reception and just having us here on YouTube as a channel that you actually come to. We did almost, but you do. Okay, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, there's so many other options and so many other channels, and you're taking a few minutes to check us out and give us a shot at it. So thank you very much. Really appreciate that. It's really great. So I just wanted to, come on here and talk for a few minutes with you about what's on docket for 2021. I know that the world in general seems to have a lot of uncertainty, but you know what? I'm just going to plow full steam ahead with my own life. I can't worry about current events. I can only take care of me, myself, and mine, and help my neighbor out when I'm able, So just going to plow ahead, make plans, and live my life. That's what we got to do. So, this channel, it's as the name implies, Homestead Overland. We have been homesteading for a while, but this year in particular, we really got interested in overlanding, which is just a fancy big word for camping in your vehicle or with your vehicle. I've never really been one who enjoyed a lot of like ground tent camping. We just didn't do that a lot growing up, and it was never anything we did until we moved out here on this property, and we actually lived out of a tent or two for a while when we first were getting started. I mean, there was nothing here, no infrastructure, no pole barn house. You can see the pole right here behind me. It is a true pole barn that we've converted into our house. But anyway, we lived in tents, and that's about the only taste of tent camping really that we've done. And I don't know, we just wanted to do something this year to get out. We like being outdoors. I mean, we live near the Appalachian Trail, right near McAfee's Knob and Dragon's Tooth, the Triple Crown. If you want, just check that out. It's one of the most photographed and visited spots on the Appalachian Trail here in Virginia. So beautiful part of the country. We love being outdoors. So we just kind of took the next step and we got ourselves a rooftop tent for the truck. And we've been going on a few adventures and hope to do more of that. And that's really what I want to showcase more on the channel, is just more life from around the homestead, but also just a lot of the, camping, overlanding adventures that we want to take. I was thinking about doing one of these lives maybe once a month. I don't know if you guys like me live. Some of y'all are amazing when you go live, real engaging. I don't know if I'm that type of personality. What do we got going on over here? We say, yeah, we love watching y'all. Yeah, thanks, Homestead Fresh. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so Homestead Fresh said that they're in a travel trailer. And you know what? Actually, that's that's what we had to do just to survive our first winter out here. It was actually one of the most brutal winters they've had in a long time here in Virginia, at least in this part of it. And we were living in tents, and not really good tents at all. I mean, we're talking about like Walmart tents that, they might get you through a summer evening. But when you're talking the kind of winter we had, the locals call this area Little Alaska. We kind of have this little microclimate effect going on here in the mountains, and it can get pretty nasty at times. So anyway, we ended up borrowing, due to some very gracious friends of ours, their fifth wheel camper. And we struggled through that first winter. It was rough, but anyway, yeah. So this year coming, 2021, I want to show more of that aspect. I love outdoors living activities, woodcraft, bushcraft, whatever you want to call it. I think the Aussies came up with the term bushcraft, but here in the States for a long time, I think it was called woodcraft. Same thing, just a lot of outdoors tips and tricks for camping and just being in the woods and being outdoors, enjoying yourself. So I want to show more of that, share more of that, aspect of our life. But yeah, I was thinking maybe like a once a month camping with Josh type of thing, if I can go live. But apparently YouTube says I can't go live from a mobile device. So I don't know how that's going to work. I guess I could take my laptop, but then it's just, getting a signal and everything on it. So maybe that won't be live. Maybe camping with Josh. Hey, thank you. Is it Brousseau Family Farm? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so if I can't go live camping with Josh, maybe just once a month, I'll throw in there a camping with Josh type of episode. Because right now what we do is basically on Thursdays, I try to get our, all right, yes. Hey, I'm from Southwest Virginia, and sometimes I just can't speak English, y'all. So very good. Glad I got it right. But in all seriousness, though, I'd like to do more than what we're doing now. I mean, we're doing lives. I mean, we're doing a Thursday vlog. On Tuesdays, we try to do a 2-minute Tuesday. It's on anything and everything that I can come up with just to keep it fresh. But I was also thinking about throwing a live in there, once a month, and maybe like I said, a camping with Josh, and just kind of hit all aspects of what it is we're doing here. So yeah, that's kind of what was on my mind. This is just going to be a short live, nothing to rack up any kind of view time. I see some of y'all doing live videos, and it's like, I mean, I'll come in, it's after the fact, and it was like a 3-hour live. So man, that must be a party y'all have. So I think I'd run out of stuff to talk about. But anyway, so I just want to thank y'all again for being here and supporting our channel, giving us a crack at it. How many minute Tuesday? Yeah, Chad. So I am trying to hone that down or hone it in to 2 minutes. I think I've successfully managed 1 or 2 of those at 2 minutes, but most of them end up being about 4 or 5 minutes. So it is what it is. I'm trying to hook folks in here. Come on. I got to get some folks, bite-sized sample version of our channel, and maybe they'll go and check out the vlogs and the longer content. You're live. Yes, I am. I am. It was totally unplanned. Farmstead Smith. Yeah, 2 minutes ish. Exactly. I like using ish. 2 minutes ish. Yeah. So, Smith, this is not anything planned. I just wanted to come on here and say thank y'all for supporting the channel. We hit 300 subscribers. I woke up to that this morning. I don't do a lot of, uh, shorts and lives and things like that. Which would probably help my subscriber count go up. But it is what it is. I mean, I try to, like I said, get out a video, a 2 minute-ish video every Tuesday and a vlog on Thursdays. But I think adding some other elements, maybe like a monthly live or a Camping with Josh episode or some type of bushcraft, woodcraft series or something that might help. What we have here, maybe a new thing for you now. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Live is totally something different for me. Again, some folks are just awesome in front of the camera when they're live and can do this and pull it off. I don't know if I'm as engaging as those folks. And Smith, you missed it earlier. I thought I could come live here from my iPad, and I had it all set up out at the woodshed and was going to just have this nice ambiance, behind me. And then I get on there and it says, your channel's not eligible for mobile live. So that was kind of a bummer. You're doing fine. Yeah. See, I don't do good on the phone either. I don't like being on the phone. Yeah. But anyway, so it's kind of weird. YouTube has all these features that they let certain creators, content creators use and have access to, and others they don't, like myself. But that's okay. Not complaining. They do let me use their platform so far for free. But I would love to be able to have access to some of the features I see y'all have access to. And I say y'all because most of the folks watching this, or a lot of y'all, are content creators. You have your own channels, and it's really cool that you take a few minutes to come over here and hang out with me. But for those of you who don't create videos, YouTube's like that. You have to hit certain benchmarks now with both your subscribers and your view time, and just all kinds of factors that go into what they let you use. So yeah, that's just kind of what I'm learning and bumping around in the dark here as I go. I have to use StreamYard.com. Yeah, I've heard folks mention StreamYard.com, but that's something maybe I will message you about if I start doing like a monthly live video. Oh, StreamYard lets you do that. Okay. See, I just learned something. That's another great benefit. I don't claim to have this YouTube channel here, y'all, to be teaching you anything. If anything else, I'm here to learn and to just kind of show what we're doing. And I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, so that would help. Thanks, Smith. I appreciate that. Awesome. Well, guys, I don't want to drag this out. We're pushing 13 minutes, which is amazing. I thought I'd probably bail out at about 3 minutes. So pretty cool y'all have hung around this long. And again, thank you so much. I really hope to have some cool stuff for 2021. Oh, we've got a new logo that my wife has been working on. She's quite the artist. You've probably seen a few videos here and there of just little creations she's made. But she really does have a gift and very talented. So we're kind of brainstorming a couple months back about our logo. What would that be? And so we finally got that done and getting it digitized and everything like that. So hopefully by the new year, we'll roll that out and you'll start seeing that on some of our, like thumbnails or maybe on some hats or mugs or something like that. You'll start seeing us. I'd like to get some patches. I love patches. I'm all about patches on the roof liner of my truck. I like to put patches up there. So yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the cake was pretty awesome and it was super sweet. Lots of sugar. Hey, thanks, Chad. We'll see you, man. Have a great day. Oh, 30 minutes is the goal for lives. Wow, guys. Whew. I got 15 more minutes to go then. I don't know. I think today I'll probably start to wrap it up because again, I didn't have a ton here to go over. I just want to thank y'all and then mention a few things that I wanted to do for the coming year. Yeah, no rules, right? No rules. Do what works for you. That's what I'm trying to do here. Pull something off. But yeah, thank y'all very much. Hope y'all have a great rest of your week. The many holidays and New Year's and everything ahead of us. And yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Smith's saying, well, you can re-say it. Well, I'll re-say it for you. So I was just saying that for the new year, what I'd like to do is to continue showcasing more of our life around the homestead, uh, pulling back the curtains a little bit more. We've got some plans potentially in the works for that, but also just with the overlanding content, I seem to get a lot more views on that stuff. The rooftop tent on my truck and just the camping stuff related, outdoors kind of lifestyle stuff. I mean, those videos get thousands of views, whereas most of my homesteading stuff, it gets anywhere from 1 to 300, 400 views a video. And for a channel my size, I guess that's okay. And we just got started, right? So I mean, we didn't really start making videos in earnest until September, October ish, thereabouts. I mean, we started the channel. I signed up for an account like in July, but didn't really start doing regular videos till late September, October. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm always wondering. I mean, I'm not trying to obsess over the numbers, but we do have goals, right? Hashtag goals. um, but yeah, so the overland and stuff, just like outdoors, camping, bushcraft. I just think folks like to kind of see that, if nothing else, to live vicariously. But I'm not trying to do it from a position of like, this is how you do it, and like teaching down or talking down to folks. I just like to show what we're learning, because a lot of the stuff we're just kind of picking up as we go ourselves. But I want to do more of that, more camping, bushcraft stuff, woodcraft. But then also what I was wanting to do was have a live. And now that Smith has told me I can use StreamYard to go live from my mobile, then maybe the Camping with Josh live video will actually work. And I just think that'd be cool. Another segment, on top of the 2-minute Tuesdays, 2 minutes-ish Tuesdays, and the Thursday vlog. I think maybe a once a month live or a Camping with Josh segment would be kind of cool. Got some comments here. So 10% of the subs. So I would expect at least 30 from 300, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, roughly 10% of your subs is what you might expect. Tiny house stuff. Yeah. And what's crazy, when we first started, and again, gosh, I wish, don't lie, you obsessed. Chad, come on, man. Yeah, I do a little bit. Sorry, y'all. The light's coming in, and I'm shooting this from my laptop. Apologies, and I'm in a not so well lit setup studio for this. See the pictures behind me? This picture, real quick. This was my little guy when we first got our property out here. See him? Yeah, this is me on a tractor. We did like a black and white. I thought it was kind of cool. And over here, that's just like a cool landscape picture. But anyways, that was a squirrel moment. I can't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, tiny house stuff. So you mentioned tiny house. So like when we first moved out here, the goal was to build completely off-grid, passive solar, round straw bale / kind of cob hybrid house. And we got started on it, completely off-grid. It was going to be awesome. But then we had a number of setbacks. And then we also had a struggle with the county. And also just when you're an outsider, I mean, even though we're very Southern, y'all, we're from Virginia, but we're not from this part of Virginia. And so you're not one of the locals, you're a foreigner, and that's okay. I get that. And so word spread really quickly that, we were out here doing something different. And I think it just, kind of made it rough. It just made it hard to do what we wanted to do off grid in a tiny home. It was like 700 square feet, y'all. And it was going to be very low cost to build and put up, and it was going to be kind of neat, but it didn't work out. But you know what? I may still have plans yet to build that sucker elsewhere on the property and do a whole video series on it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I totally obsessed. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so you watch the Overlanding so you can dream about it. Yeah, I tell you what, going up and down the ladder, it's cool now, and the kids love it. But going up and down the ladder, in a few years, I don't know. We'll see if it's still as cool. I'm obsessed over the cob houses. Yeah, yeah, they're really wild. I mean, we were going to do it, but we ended up building this pole barn just to, gosh, get out of the tents, in our friend's fifth wheel camper, and also, I guess, to kind of divert some of the heat from the locals. Uh, to look more, like normal people building a home, which is crazy. I mean, we're in the highlands of Virginia. You can see some neighbors' houses from where we live, but still, I mean, there's codes and regulations, and it's one of those things we kind of learned the hard way. I wish I'd done a little more digging before we planted ourselves here. At least I would have been able to prepare myself for the struggles and challenges ahead. But it's kind of a bummer, kind of took some wind out of the sails early on. What are we saying here, y'all? We had issues with the tax assessor. Yeah, because we're young and not farmers. Do it, build it. Yeah. And something else I want to do, and I watched Chad's video this morning, 9 to 5, the Life Off Grid. If you haven't done it, he shows you the cabin he built when he was 12 years old. But that just got me thinking. I also really want to build a log cabin, but my heart is also in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. And again, I might tie this in with the overlanding theme. I'd love to buy a little piece of property, completely off grid. Sorry about the blue light coming in, y'all. Completely off grid, and be in the Smokies and build like an epic by hand cabin build. We used to have a sawmill business. We owned and operated it there for a number of years. It'd be kind of neat to get another one and build another cabin. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. There's so many ideas of stuff we could do. Endless options, I guess. More comments here. Normal-ish. Love it. I have a friend who lives family of 5 in an old Airstream camper. I'm jealous. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I watch a bunch of channels, folks who have sold everything and they're living in an RV now, or a pull behind trailer, or whatever it is. I mean, and I just dream, right? But there's also part of me that appreciates having a home base, and kind of some of the I guess philosophy I think Chad was throwing down this morning in the video I watched. When you have a family, there's just a lot of considerations to take into account. Not that a family stifles adventure or anything like that. It's just, there's just certain dynamics there that have to be weighed. We haven't quite reached that point yet. Part of me is like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just sell everything, live in a camper, or Airstream. But yeah. What do you mean you're the worst homestead person ever, Smith? I missed something. Why are you calling yourself the worst ever? I don't think you're the worst homesteader ever. You got bees. Okay? You have bees. I love bees. But yeah, y'all. I'd love to travel, but hubby is into cars. Can't take his junkyard with him. That's funny. Well, maybe you could convince him. Who knows? Oh yeah, all the work to do that kind of stuff. I hear you, Smith. It's a lot of work. It really is. I think that's why I haven't done all of it yet, right? It's just a ton of work. Like, it's, just here in the last few days, like, we heat exclusively with firewood. We have no secondary, tertiary heat, just firewood. And just finally dipped a little bit in Virginia, and gosh almighty, just that big outdoor wood boiler we have goes through the woods. So now I've got to get back out there, cut a bunch more. I mean, I've got several cords already cut up, but that thing will eat through 10 cords. And I have this ambition, like, I'm going to get years of firewood all cut and prepped and ready. But with all the projects and things always going on, it's like I'm just doing my best to keep my head above water, let alone building a cob house and a new cabin in another state. And listen to me, I'm crazy. along the river at work, but popping in to say congrats. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, and I appreciate you hitting the like button. Really do. Thank you. If the eggs would collect themselves, the land would clear itself. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? It would. I just want to do this sometimes. And y'all, I've got about 30 or so acres of woodlots. And I just feel like I've been working in there nonstop since like 2013. And it doesn't look like I've made a dent. So I'm going to be in there for years. Years. Dream. Yeah. But you know what? Let's not give up on our dreams, y'all. Not at all. Let's keep dreaming in spite of uncertainty, in spite of drama, in spite of whatever's going on. You know, keep a dream, keep something at the forefront of the mind. I lose sight of that a lot of the time, y'all, and sometimes I just struggle trying to figure out what it is I'm running after. You know, but yeah, I'm glad I have outlets like this. Y'all are some really cool folks. This has been a great community to get plugged into. Um, yeah, we're survivors because we keep dreaming. There you go. There you go. Kind of dream about Hawaii, but it started erupting yesterday or something again. Oh gosh, yeah. I don't know about Hawaii. I'm a mountain boy. I wouldn't mind to go to Hawaii. Well, y'all are super. Gosh, I really appreciate you. I mean, hitting 300 subscribers, that's pretty awesome. I told myself a few weeks ago I wasn't going to really pay attention to the numbers, view time or subscribers or how many views, but I was just going to focus on my first 100 videos. But I still got to come on here and say thanks. I mean, 300 subscribers, you know, with really just a couple of months here of trying to produce some regular content and, you know, fumbling around trying to figure out what I'm doing. That's really cool. So every time we hit a little milestone like that, I want to come on here, if nothing else, and just say thank you for being a part of that, you know, and helping us get there and giving us a chance at it. Because I know there's a ton of other channels, and I watch them too. I mean, they've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and, you know, millions of views, and you're here hanging out with this old Virginia boy, Homestead Overland, giving us a chance. So thank you. I really appreciate that. A few more comments here. There's mountain in Hawaii. Yeah. Mountains that blow up. Even it snows on them. Right. Right. Thanks, Homestead Fresh. Yeah, just working. Just putting out videos. You don't really watch the big ones? Well, that's cool. Hey, Naked Gardeners are here. What's happening? Good morning. Well, for me, I mean, it's almost lunchtime. Where y'all at again, Naked Gardeners? Like what state? What time zone? Chad talks in his state. He doesn't say like Central Time Zone or Eastern. He talks like, you know, his state. So I guess I should start saying Virginia time. It's 8 a.m. Dude, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're on the other side. You're on the left coast. I don't know where Naked Gardeners are. I can't remember. Sorry, y'all. I'm wearing that same hat right now, brother. Yeah, man, got to represent Carhartt. All the working class men here. You're usually in Texas. Hey, my wife just got back from Texas. If you watched our most recent vlog last Thursday, last scene, I was like, hey, we got to get on an airplane. It was actually my wife and my oldest son. They were flying out to Texas. She was going to go visit, surprise her brother. He had a birthday same day as my oldest son who went with her. So that was kind of cool. You've been in Georgia since the 4th. Get to fly to Texas tomorrow. Cool. Cool. Yeah, they were. So they flew into Houston. They got some family just outside of Houston, and then they drove up to Dallas. One brother lives in like Houston area, the other in Dallas area, and they drove up there and rented a B&B and just kind of hung out. It's pretty cool. Big family ordeal. Texas. I miss my home state. Yeah, I hear you, Homestead Fresh. Texas is awesome. I've been there a couple times over the years. Little warm for me, little flat. Again, I'm a mountain boy. What can I say? You live in Dallas. Right on. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what part of Dallas he lives in. But from what I understand, there's a lot of houses around. I haven't been to his new place, so I can't quite tell you where that is. I get to fly to Dallas tomorrow to Michigan. What's up, Robot Louis? Feeding donkeys. There we go. Properties east of Dallas. Yeah. Hey, if Dallas, y'all, I'm not talking politics here, but if Dallas were to secede, not Dallas, Texas, and become the Republic of Texas again, y'all might have to put my property in Virginia up for sale. That's kind of cool. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's very hot where we lived. Oh yeah, one reason we moved to the Carolinas. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I feel like I've got two homes really. Like the only place that's really ever felt like home to me was the Smoky Mountains. I was born and little guy kind of down there in the eastern part of Tennessee, but my family's been in Virginia since like the early 1700s, and that's where I find myself again today. But I feel like my home is in the Smokies, but we actually live in Virginia. So, but Tennessee's got kind of sometimes a real humid type of summer, and then they can get some pretty nice winters though with the snowfall and stuff. A little more where I'm at here in Virginia. Very hot where we live. Yeah, it's too cold for me here now. Right on. Love having really long growing season. North Texas is not as hot or humid. Yeah, right on. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So here I am in Iowa, dreaming of southern warmth. Yeah, I don't want to be too hot all the time. Like you can get deep south and man, scorch you year round. Maybe not year round, but a little too warm for me. I don't know if y'all heard that, but little dude just ran in here. Well, y'all, holy cow, we have passed 30 minutes. So y'all said half hour was the goal. That's crazy. I can't stand humidity. Yeah, I heard that. Humidity's rough. Yeah, right. We hit 30 minutes. So wasn't really my plan. Just wanted to come on here and chat. Hope it wasn't like, too dry. I know, like I said, some of y'all are amazing on your lives, real engaging. Don't know if I quite have that spark, but might do one of these once a month. We'll see how it goes. You struggle to stay lower than an hour on lives. Yeah, I've seen some of these are like 2 and 3 hours long. It's pretty amazing. I wish we could keep our live under an hour. If it was boring, people wouldn't stay. True statement. Okay, thank you. I will quit second guessing myself then. All right, y'all. Thanks so much again for being here. Thanks for helping us hit 300. Thanks for all the views and thumbs up, and just being a part of this community and welcoming us into it. Thank you very much. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Awesome time with family, the holidays, going into a new year. Don't stop dreaming. We've had a chat. Oh yeah, I've had a blast chatting with y'all too. And what we got here? Kidding. See ya. Y'all have a good one too. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Probably try to do another vlog upload maybe this week. And then we'll try to start hopping again for the new year. Hey, thanks, Wild Ones. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm out of here. We'll see you on the next one.